Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines here in Tahiti Islands. Thank you very, very much for joining me. How are you? How is your day going today? Oh my goodness me, England are through to the semi-final of the World Cup, and I managed to predict the score of 2-0 over Sweden in the last episode that I recorded before that match. Wow, can you Adam and believe it? I saw all the comments saying, I can't believe you got that. Did you put any money on it? People are asking me the questions. No, I didn't. I don't gamble, but there we go. I managed to guess the result. That's just the way it goes. So I've been doing lots of work on the city here. There's been lots of things going on, and yeah, I've been trying to sort out the traffic, and I'm not going to go through every single little thing I've done, but we've had a lot of different traffic problems, and one of the things that people sort of tell me to do quite often, here's a good example down here, is when you have a roundabout, instead of the road going straight into it like this, because it sort of slows down the corner, slows down the lanes, is to do what roundabouts or islands, I suppose you can call them as well. I'll call them roundabouts, some people call them islands. Sort of like this, what you have in real life, which is we've got 4 lanes, so 2 lanes split off that way, 2 lanes come in, and then they go together. And that moves much smoother. It's got like a nice bend. This one here could do with being sort of bent. Let's pause the game while I do this, because everything will go nuts. There we go. So you get that sort of woohoo. There you go. So those 2 lanes go there, those 2 lanes go there. And I've been going around the game doing that on all of my islands. And then what I normally tend to do to stop them doing any freaky U-turns, which sometimes they like to do, like this one here, he could U-turn up there. So I'm going to say, nope, you can't do that. And that has really helped. Our traffic usage is now 75%. I mean, that was way down low. You may have noticed a tweet that I put out during the week, where my traffic usage, what is it going on? 12, everyone's complaining of the tax. There's a few problems at the minute with the game. I'll come back to that in a second. I put, this is like all ground to a halt, talking about how good the traffic is, and suddenly everything's gone wrong. And I'll tell you why that is. We'll ignore that and I'll come back to that. Yeah, I tweeted out earlier in the week, I had 100% traffic in this city for about 10 minutes. It was glorious, and yeah, it worked really, really well. And then it's all sort of gone to pot, because unfortunately the Traffic Manager Present Edition, the new version, has broken public transportation use. And I bet if we look at this, the numbers are creeping up again. They've been 0 for absolutely ages, so it means I'm losing absolutely tons of money. This is costing me minus 60,000. So we're not making any money because nobody's using it. So at the minute we're losing tons and tons and tons of money. So I did put my taxes all the way up high just to give myself some more money again. And they're sort of still getting over that, I think. So yeah, some of these are still complaining about the taxes, and I don't know why. Have I left one of them too high by mistake? Hang on a sec. Let's click on the right thing. 29%. Yes, that'll be what it is. There we go. So everything's back on 12% again. But yeah, I think the latest version of this, 1.10.7, I believe, stops people using public transportation. It is creeping up again, so that's good. So even with my transportation at almost 0, we were getting up well over 70%. We had 75% for a while. But yeah, what I've done is I've gone around all the different roundabouts. Like, here's a good example. This sort of double, triple roundabout we had here. This was all one road connection from there to there. One road connection from there to there. All of these, and I've made them all split 2 roads, split 2 roads, split 2 roads on all of these. And I've been sort of tidying them up as well. Some of them are slightly messy. There we go. Just been sort of tidying these up a bit. There we go. And I had actually gone round and put all lane connectors properly set up so that it would all work, but unfortunately I've had to go through like 5 different versions of this mod, and this is the one that works, 1.10.5. If you go to the Cities Skyline workshop where the Traffic Manager Present Edition page is, then there's a how do I change to old versions comment on the little sort of discussion forum that's on that page, and you can find the versions. 1.10.5, that is the one that works at the moment. When you load up your game, it will give you an error saying this has got a problem, but it will just load and work and it will be fine. So You're all changing lanes here. But anyway, what I've done, this is another little thing I've done. We did have this monorail. Let's do that. This monorail went straight across there, and this road was a teeny tiny thin road, and that was really bad traffic. So I've changed that one, although we're still getting a little bit of a few hang-ups here and there. But, oh yeah, look, that's got a... you can see where my lane connectors have been taken away. And you could get some cheeky so-and-sos doing, there we go, U-turns there, but they can't anymore. The rest of these should be okay. Yeah, so some of them it has sort of saved it. I think it depends on what type of road I'm using as well. Sometimes it will let them... Ah, this one here. Look, you can see. So, yeah, slightly annoying, but there we go. I'm not going to go through and do all of these on camera. I did it all off camera. But I went round the whole map, and anywhere that there was sort of a red traffic, I was like zooming in, taking a look, what's the problem, if it was a roundabout, changing the road layout. This is a whole new junction I've put in. You haven't seen this one before. So this was just a four-way junction here. And it also had the, I want to say, cable cars, the trams, that's it going through. So the trams now bypass the roundabout. And this has got a proper roundabout in with the, you know, the proper lanes and stuff like that. And that's really helped there. And I've also tried to sort of split up. For instance, this is our back 4-lane road. Do you remember going along the back here of our industry? And I've tried to sort of split it up where there's been a junction, like these junctions here. Some of these have been so chock-a-block. So I've tried to sort of delete roads where applicable to make them take a different route and, you know, things like that. And overall, it's working okay. So yeah, that'll probably start dropping back down again. Which is odd that this is going up and that's dropping down, but yeah, traffic manager causing a few issues at the moment, so there we go. Right, let us see what's going on over here. Something's going on with this walking route. Why is there something going on with that walking route? Let us take a look at that. Where do we go for that? Into here and into here. And what's this? Sightseeing bus stop. Where's the walking route? I thought that had its own little section. Large roads. No, it must just be under each individual park thing. Am I missing where it is? What's going on here, my brain? There it goes, right there in front of me. Of course, it's this one here. I thought that was the bus stop. So why is that causing an issue? It goes up there, then it stops, and then it sort of should connect down to here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move that one to up here. What's going on with this path? Something somewhere is disconnected, isn't it? And it's not liking it. Oh, I'll fix that off camera. I'm not worried about that now. So, what are we going to do today? I want to try and sort out this little area here. It's a bit of a mess. We've got a passenger train station there. We've got this cargo station there. This sort of backs up quite often right back to here and causes issues. And this is all a bit weird, the way I've got this going. So we've got one train line that comes in along this side, and then we've got the other train line that goes in out that way, and that sort of goes off the map down there. Oh, something else I did just before I forgot, because we put down the, where was it, over here, this thing, and we're making all the power from the Huckleberry Fusion Power Plant. I have gone around and turned off all my other, or most of my other power producing items. This will produce 4,000. We're producing 4,147. So there's something on somewhere. Probably a few air things, and air things, wind turbines. You know what I mean? But yes, I've turned all those off. It's been weird. Ever since I put this thing down in the city, there's been like weird beeping noises and things going on in the city. I'm not quite sure what it is. But anyway, ever since we put this fusion power plant down. But, yeah, so let us take a look at this area over here and see what we can do. So we've got this line here, and then it connects up into the city here. Is there an easy way of looking at this so we can just see? There we go. So we want some sort of interchange, and then we want these sort of separated out a bit as well, because this has got like a weird bypass thing that doesn't take up much, it takes up weird amounts of space. Crossover, that's got like a weird bypass. So, yeah. If we can bring this over here somewhere and set up They could use... Let's have a look. So anything coming down this road, if we could get them up onto this road, then they could come down here, use that, and have like a little one-way system over here out the way. Let's maybe see what we can do first. What have we got? Yeah, we've got these 4-lane roads here. What's that? Fire helicopter depot. You are going to move somewhere else. You are going to move right into there. Out of the way. We're going to give you some water. So you don't complain. We'll give you some electricity. There we go. That should be good. Just for now. And then this is medical helicopter. Well, you know what? You can sort of go opposite this one. That can do for now. Get you out of the way. You've got water and you've got electricity. Yep, good. So down here, where we handily have this little train line coming through, let's have a look. So we've got the cargo train terminal, which is the one we want, which can go into here. I'm just thinking this road, they go in on the right hand side. If we look from the train line side, they go in from the left. So if we did it that way, they would go in from the left. So if we go around there, okay. So if we get this train line to sort of come off and somehow go into there and back round again, that could work quite well. We could split it off this side. Let's use our one-way roads. Let's use 2-lane, one-way, coming off of here. So if we go like this, give ourselves some space to work with, plot that on there. Space already occupied. How dare you be already occupied? There we go. I need to do something like that. Catching me out again. So if we sort of went like that, yeah, that would be the right way. They'd come in there, and then they could go out over here. And then it's just a case of getting this railway line connected up. So we're probably going to delete some of these roads that we don't need through here, because they are not being used. And we're going to hook up down here, so it can come in there and go down there. There, 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 and there. There we go. Yep, that'll work, I think. So we go up to there. Down to there. And sort of bring that in there. And then I'm going to delete that. There we go. So you can go in there, across there, and then it could hook up over here again. Just get something going on here. So if we get this ready to hook up, but I'm not going to hook it up just yet. And then what we want is this other road. Now let's have a look. If they're coming up there, annoyingly, they're going to cross over to go in there, aren't they? Which is slightly not what I want to do. So what I might just do here is delete that. Going to use my brain. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have... Oh, when also save is finished, we're going to grab this 2-lane road and we are going to bring that off the side. Let's turn that off here. Can I get that to sort of curve nice and close? Say there like that. Can I then go up? I want to go up and over to here. Let's go page up. Go to there. That's not going to connect to there, is it? That's going the wrong way round. That's fine. Let's turn that around. That will connect to there. Just thinking we're sort of running out of space here. So let's delete that. Let's delete that. And let's do it backwards. So if we go from that one there to here. Let's go a tiny bit further just to give it a little bit of space. There we go. So they can go up and over and round. Connect onto there. If we try and sort of help them be a little bit more curvy, so they can swing around a bit like that. Slightly better, maybe. It's going to be slow anyway, isn't it? So going to go up and... Oh, that looks really weird, doesn't it? Let me fix that. Hang on. There we go. That's better. Nice curve up and over the top like that. This, I think, would just have it go underground for now. Just so it's totally out of the way. Going to hook onto there for me? Yeah, it doesn't cause any problems with that. And then we want this road to swing back around again. So let's go with this one. Yep, you have no water. I know, I know. You're going to go up for me. Up and over. Back down over there. And then that can connect up to there quite happily. There we go. And then that's not going to cross over this. And they can come straight down there. Yep, 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 yep. And that should work okay. So I think that will work a lot better than... Oh, look at that. Everywhere's got water apart from you. Sucks to be you. Oh, you've got power, so that's good. Yeah, so that should be okay. So if we delete this one, that one should take over there. And then we can get rid of all these extraneous... There we go. Extraneous things. Oh, we need to hook that line up here, don't we? Let us maybe just pause a second and just take a look at what's going on here. So, yep, that's going to just connect up to that. It's going to come over here somewhere like that, and that's going to go like that. There we go. So these guys at the moment are going to come all the way down there. So let us upgrade this road as well. There it is. Our favourite little mini. We'll speed things along for us. Let's get that going on to top speed. There we go. And that's one way. We've got this sort of thing going on here, haven't we? That we don't really need. This one-way system. But we'll just plop those in for now. So they should go up there. There we go. This I may turn into a roundabout. We'll see how it goes. There we go. That's it. Yep, he's going to go up over the top. Very good, very good. And then we'll probably change some of these so it's just straight over and left, straight over. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's backing up already. What we could actually do is have a little slip road come through there and actually go straight up and over from this side, so it doesn't. They can completely bypass the junction. Would that work? Yeah, there we go. That works fine. So they come off there, up and over the top, into there, out the other side, and around. Then they can split out and go whichever way they desire to go after that. And then I think I'm just going to finish off by upgrading, because a lot of them are going to be taking this route down here to get back. So let us upgrade those back into the system over here. There we go. Yep. And that's fine. Good. Okay, so that sort of has hopefully helped with that. Oh, that is such a blooming backlog. I mean, I have thought about having two cargo train terminals just to try and split this up a bit. Whether that's worth doing. Let's just see how that goes. There's a little bit of a backlog there. We'll leave this running and hopefully let's just get rid of those. That will sort of go okay. How's our public transportation going? It's completely dropped down again. Yeah, that fix. It's like worked and then it's not worked. Yeah, very odd, very odd. Yeah, the use of this has gone right back down to zero. The fix didn't work. But as that's going down, the traffic's going up. Average traffic flow is going up. The higher the better. So that is really weird. That is really, really weird. So I don't know whether it's the fact that my traffic is being caused by thousands of buses. It looks like the vehicles are still out there. Yeah, look, the vehicles are still going around. No one gets on them. So that is very weird because you would expect it to be the opposite way round. Can you just close that down for me? There we go. Not much I can do about that, so there we go. Right, where do we want to build next? We want to come over here. We've been working on this this park area over here, and yeah, we did set up a park district here, didn't we? Let's just have a look where that is. There it is. Hooves Ground. So I want to put some items in here and see if we can start getting this little area done nicely. Let us run a path around there. Look at all that money. I had millions and I'm losing millions all the time because of traffic manager. Shakes fist at screen. But there we go. There's not much we can do about that. Let us grab our paths. Do we have... The park paths are all under one thing somewhere, aren't they? I've seen them. Rather than... Okay, we'll just use the individual ones. I want to get it to go to this sort of path. Nature reserve path. Around here, I think would be good. So, let's see if we can sort of run something around here. Is this the one with decorations? Yeah, let's just start it here. And let's just sort of follow our nose around and see what we can do. We're going to go around there. We're going to get a little path that comes up here. There we go. We can put some camping spots and things around some of these areas. We're going to go like that. Yep, we'll curve that one. We might have another entrance over there or something added, but we'll put that in. And I want that to come all the way back around the lake. There we go. And that can sort of hook up to... We hook that up to there. And then we hook that up to there. So people can come in and choose which direction they want to go. Is that our side gate or is that our main gate? Okay, off that screen, please. Thank you very much. Park side gate. So where is our main gate? It's around here somewhere. I think, actually, it's all the way over here, isn't it? Yes, there it is. Park main gate. So that's what we want to hook up to. So I'll tell you what, for now, let's just run. The path will go straight down here with our city path with the trees. Like that. So we can sort of build off of there. Still don't know what's causing those little weird gritty squares in the middle. And then if we grab this one here. In fact, I said what we're going to do. We'll go back to this one. Did I not use the one with the trees on? I did not. I thought I did. Let's try that again. There we go. Hook onto you. There we go. That's more like it. We go like that. And then if we go like that, delete the bit in the middle, and then go with this. Yeah, there's no easy way to sort of line these up, is there? There is now that there's a path there. We'll sort of eyeball it and see how we go. This isn't going to be round at all. Actually, doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, that'll do. And then what I was thinking was the one off of this side could be this one. This one. Yep. And that can hook up over here. Yeah, there we go. Where are we going? Where's my path? I've completely lost which... There it is. That's the path we're looking for. So we sort of go like that. We'll curve that around. Hook that into there. There we go. So that hooks up the whole thing together. Now that that's working nicely. At the minute, Hooves Ground has 387 entertainment, which is amazing, really. I don't know where all that's come from. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So let's see what water items we have that we can add round here. Let's start with this one here. So we've got these ones, the Park Pier and a Park Pier 2, which are quite nifty. They're tiny as well, so they work quite well. Possibly somewhere like there. That looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. Very nice, very nice. And the other one over here. So let's grab Park Pier 2. Which way do you want to face that one? Let's plot that on the end. As far out as we can. And let's grab this path here. Because you're going to complain about lack of pathing. There we go. That's fine. Yep, lack of electricity, but we're going to be fixing that. Good. So that's the water ones out of there. I think that is all the water ones out of there. Yes, it is. This also has... Does it not? A water... It does not. I thought that one had a water... Oh, this one here. We haven't built up our zoo. Yes, because we wanted zoo items in here, didn't we? Although this is typically designated as a city park. So we need to set up a zoo somewhere. Maybe we'll separate... There we go, viewing deck. Separate half of that as a zoo or something so we can start building it up separately, but yeah. Let's put a viewing deck there. So I overlook the water. And then maybe a nice little viewing deck up here. Let's turn that around. We can always connect that up as well. There we go. So if we go from there down to there. Yep, excellent. Have that on the top. So maybe, let's have a look at this then. Rather than having all of this as one big park, this side over here could be a zoo. And we could get that going as well. Let's split that down the middle. That's the entrance. And then we can get rid of all of this carefully. There we go. Hoping people are using the transport. Still not using the transport. Yeah, and we'll have a zoo this side. So let's add in another one of these over here. Let me just tidy this up. Right, there we go. We've got Lynch Meadows over here. This is going to be changed to Sebastian's Zoo. Do you know what we're going to do? Sebastian Zoo. Let's change that to Seb Zoo. There we go. Thank you very much for your support on Patreon. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. If you wish to support me on Patreon, link in the description below. It enables me to keep on going with the old YouTube thing. We're going to have that one right opposite. Whoa! Seb Zoo has reached level 1. So now we've unlocked all sorts of different things. So we can start adding our zoo into this side of the map as well, which is good. That all looks a bit slightly weird there, doesn't it? Let's just level that down a bit. I think it's just the place we've put it. We'll try and live with that. But anyway, yes, we can add in a new zoo there. But I want this to grow, and I want it all to have power. So let's see if we can... Let's see if we can give these guys some power. Where's the nearest power? That comes in from there. This is all hooked up to the rest of our city. This here. So if we just sort of run that into there, then we can hook up with these, and then we won't see them, will we? One there, one there, one there, one there. Oh yeah, that's done it. Let's see if we can hook up right there. Yes, perfect. Yeah, one for you, one for you, one for you. Yep, you're all done. You're working. Good. So Hooves Grounds should now have 693 out of 220. That's good. No visitors just yet. That's fine. We're expecting that because it's only just been hooked up and nothing else had power at the moment. So, yeah, they can come in that way. They can come in that way. We've, of course, got this hooked up here. There we go. But nobody's using it. I forgot about that. So that probably means as well there's nobody flying in through these. So that is why we've seen no planes, because of course I think that counts as transportation through the whole thing. Darn it. Well, yeah, that's going to sort of hamper the amount of people that end up coming over here to use this. We could try and maybe get some connections. We've got this connection going that way. Maybe this road here. Off of this highway could connect up over there. Yeah, if we just delete these in here, make a tiny bit of space. If we grab... I want the one with thing in the middle, that one there, and keep that sort of coming straight like that. So if that goes across... I want that to sort of end up being over here somewhere. Like that and like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then what we're going to do is delete that and go like this. We're going to go curve over the top. That's pretty low. Is there anything coming up and down this river that's going to cause us any problems? I don't think so. I don't think these come up any further. We'll go with that anyway, and then let's have a look. These things over here probably could do with being hooked up. Well, that road there could do with being hooked up. So let's do that. This one here, that hooks up to there fine. So we'll leave that one. And let's just fill in that. No, not along the river. So that just might attract a few more people over this way. bearing in mind that at the moment we absolutely have no way of bringing in any tourists or anybody using any public transport ever again anywhere until they fix it, which is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, I think we're just going to have to deal with that for now. Hopefully by the time I record another video it's all fixed and back to normal again, but we'll have to sort of see how that goes. There we go. We'll just fill in those gaps there. Perfect. That'll do nicely. Good. So, just before we finish off, like I said, there's been some weird things going on in this city since we started working towards our monuments. Not entirely sure what it is, but I want to start working to protect ourselves against whatever's going on in the city, because you never know. You never know. And I've got this cool thing here called an enforcer. Law enforcement, massive headquarters. I think that is a good start. So we want that around here somewhere. It seems to be centered around our fusion power system. So along here, I think. Let's take a look at this baby. There we go. We'll pop that down there. Achievement get the safest town. That's what we want to see. No, not sure what that achievement gives us. But there we go. So we've got some extra law enforcement, extra police, lots of criminals, lots of police cars can come out of this thing. And that is what we need to protect ourselves against whatever's coming. I have no idea. I have no idea. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the big B with the T stone to subscribe. Check out on the screen any other videos that I'm showing you that I think you'll enjoy as well. Be back here tomorrow for the next City Skyline. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.